something unexpected is happening. The legend you thought was gone is coming back stronger, sharper, and more advanced than ever. And the 2026-2027 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 might just redefine what modern American performance truly means. This isn't just another redesign. This is a statement. And if you think you already know what the Camaro is capable of, you might want to stay with me. Because what's hiding beneath this new Z28 goes far beyond raw power. You're watching Premium Automotive Reviews, where we don't just talk about cars, we break down what actually makes them special, what makes them matter, and why some vehicles quietly change the entire direction of the automotive world. And this new Camaro is doing exactly that in ways most people won't even notice at first glance. At a distance, the 2026-2027 Camaro Z28 looks familiar, but as the camera moves closer, you start to realize this is something entirely different. The stance is lower, wider, more planted. The body lines are sharper, more aggressive, almost sculpted like a precision tool, rather than just a muscle car. The front fascia immediately commands attention with its slim, angular LED headlights that give it a focused, almost predatory expression. The grille sits lower and wider, designed not just for looks but for serious airflow management. Every vent, every contour, every crease feels intentional. This isn't styling for the sake of styling, it's performance-driven design. And those large black multi-spoke wheels, paired with a wider track, give the car a road presence that feels both modern and intimidating. But there's something even more interesting happening at the rear. The taillights, sharp and futuristic, create a signature look that's instantly recognizable at night. The quad exhaust system sits aggressively within a sculpted diffuser, hinting at the power waiting underneath. And while it looks aggressive, it never crosses into being overdone. That balance is what makes it feel premium. Now here's where things start to shift from muscle car to something far more advanced. Step inside, and the transformation is immediate. This is not the Camaro interior people remember. The cabin feels more driver-focused, but also more refined, more intelligent. The digital instrument cluster adapts to your driving style, giving you exactly the information you need without overwhelming you. The central infotainment system is faster, more responsive, and seamlessly integrated into the dashboard. It doesn't feel like a screen placed on top. It feels like it belongs there. And then there's the subtle use of materials. Soft touch surfaces, contrast stitching, carbon fiber accents, and ambient lighting that changes depending on drive mode. It's not just about looking good, it's about creating an environment that reacts to you. But what really makes this interior stand out is the intelligence behind it. The system learns your driving habits, your preferences, even your routes. Over time, the car starts to feel less like a machine and more like a partner. And that's something traditional muscle cars never offered. Now let's talk about what truly defines a Z28. Performance. But not in the old school, one-dimensional way. This new generation is about control, precision, and adaptability. There are strong indications of a high-performance V8 still being part of the story, but now possibly paired with hybrid assistance. Not to replace the experience, but to enhance it. Instant torque, smoother power delivery, and improved efficiency without losing that raw character. The suspension system has been completely reworked to balance track performance with real-world usability. It feels tight when you want it to, composed when you need it to, and surprisingly comfortable when you're just cruising. And that's the difference here. This isn't a car that only comes alive on the track. It works everywhere. And just when you think that's all, the driving dynamics introduce something even more interesting. The steering feels more connected, more precise, giving you confidence at higher speeds. The braking system is sharper, more responsive, designed to handle repeated hard use without fading. But what about safety? That's where the next generation philosophy really comes in. Advanced driver assistance systems are now part of the experience, not just add-ons. Adaptive cruise control, lane positioning, collision avoidance, all working quietly in the background without taking away from the driving feel. It's that balance between freedom and support that defines modern performance cars, and the Camaro Z28 seems to understand that perfectly. And here's a question worth thinking about. Who is this car really for? Is it for the traditional muscle car enthusiast, or is it for a new generation that expects more technology, more refinement, more versatility? The answer is both. And that's what makes it special. Because this isn't just about bringing back a name, it's about evolving it. Taking everything people loved about the Camaro and reimagining it for a future where performance isn't just measured in horsepower, but in intelligence, adaptability, and overall experience. Even in everyday use, this car feels more practical than before. Improved cabin space, better visibility, smarter storage solutions, and a ride quality that doesn't punish you on long drives. It's still a performance machine, but now it fits into real life in a way older versions never truly did. And as the visuals roll, as the engine note builds, as the lights fade into the distance, one thing becomes clear. The 2026-2027 Camaro Z28 isn't trying to compete with the past. It's moving beyond it. It carries the legacy, respects it, but doesn't let it hold the car back. Instead, it uses that history as a foundation to build something more complete, more advanced, and ultimately more relevant in today's automotive world. So the real question isn't whether this Camaro is better than before. The real question is whether this is the moment where the Camaro finally becomes more than just a muscle car. Because from what we've seen, from what we've felt, it just might be. And if you've made it this far, you already know this isn't just another reveal. This is a glimpse into where performance cars are heading. If this is your kind of future, make sure you're here for what comes next, and let me know which part of this new Z28 surprised you the most.